following directions. So I'm going to turn you down. Now, the last time you saw him, Mr. Nutcracker, we had done this to him. Remember, I traced him out? And yes, I did resin him yesterday, Amber. Go back to the replay. Oh, I'm so glad that it is, Dolly. So this was because of a stencil. We did this through a stencil. Then I did it again and I cut him up. Oops. Well, I'm saying I cut him up. And I did not transfer him onto, the only part actually I did transfer. Yes. Oh, when did you do that, Kim? Recently? I don't do stained glass. It's just too complicated for me. This is much easier. Gluing for me is much easier. So anyway, I did him again. I took out some of the details. And I started cutting him out. Oh, okay. Hey, Lynn, how are you? I hope you're all well and it's not raining too much. So I cut these things and ended up with this. I am not a teacher that can show you safely how to... Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Betty. That can show you realistically how to cut. It's not my expertise. It's not my forte. But all I did was get a... sorry, I'm just cleaning him up. G, where are you? Yeah, we're all getting ready for winter. Hi, Gwendolyn. Hello, my friend. So anyway, I cut out bits and pieces. And like I said, I am not, thank you, Lynn. I am not a, someone that can show you how to cut glass professionally. But I will show you what I did, and then I just don't want... No, it's not always so easy, exactly. And I did ruin a lot of pants on Mr. Hazel, you have another job. We need a name for the Nutcracker. So I'm just sanding down the edges. And I'm sorry for the noise, but that can't be helped. And I'm trying to do the sanding not over my my canvas. And you'll also notice that my canvas has changed color. And that's because the color that we did was still white, and I didn't like it. Yeah, I love Nutcrackers too, Hazel. They're my favorite. So you can name him as well. I told you, you're our designated namer. This bit's the square, the what do you call them? The rectangles were easy to cut because all you do is you get your cutter and you cut a straight line. And then you use your thing and you nip it. The edges weren't so easy. But that's okay. I did it. It's not perfect, but then, you know, it's not supposed to be perfect. So this is his hat. I want to glue on his green eyes. And I got those from Hobby Lobby from Bead Design. And I cut up his mustache like this, but I think it needs to be smaller. Don't you think? Just a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to nip Oh, Dolly, please don't worry. Don't worry. It does take a long time, Betty. That's the only thing. I love doing it, but it takes a while. Thank you. Kim, I'm going to have you cut a red hat. Oops. I've got pieces of glass all over my floor. Dolly, we can never think of you as rude, so please don't worry. So there's part of his beard. No, his mustache. Let me just try and get them almost the same size. And I just need to... Well, if you get closer, Betty, they're not that precise. But, you know, I can only do what I can do. And it's hard to do straight line cuts when it's just a tiny bit. And I did ruin many pieces. Yes, I do score the glass, Kim. I do. So let me start by gluing the eyes, and then let me find I found everything except my little thing. I have to ruin one of these every day. Because I lose them. Yeah, I can't cut without scoring, Kim. The straight cuts, there's no way. So I'm going to put these here. And this one. You don't have to glue. I'm gluing because I make a mess. Let me see. The only reason I picked green eyes is because he's wearing a green thing. Then I'm going to glue on his mustache. And I might have to go over this a bit, over this color. So, let me just put his mustache wherever. Did I wash this? I got it from, remember Lynn, we did the stencil. I'll show you. Just let me just do this mustache. And then I did his mouth white, clear. But do you think it should be a bit pink? Maybe we'll do him a bit pink. Let me see, where's my pink? Do I have a pink? Yeah. Yeah, this is very useful. I really like it, Betty. Oops, that wasn't how much I was supposed to get. Lynn, message me after the live, please. So I painted his mouth pink. Can you see that? Or maybe I need to put it against something white. Look, I just painted the back of it. So just message me after the live, please. He's not perfect, but you know what? He needs a nose. He needs a nose. This is too big for a nose. But let me find a nose. If I can find a nose, great. I need a little itty bitty can we do a white nose? Is this level to you? Because I can't tell. Forget the hat. Does that nose look okay? Hey Marie, how are you? Yes, it is. It absolutely is. So then we have, you know how they have this little beard thing coming? No, it's not a beard thing. I cut this out and that's the best that I can do. I'm not the world's best cutter. Okay, I'll try that. I shall try that. And this, I forgot we haven't, look how terrible he looks without his hat. I'll try and do a long vertical one, Betty. So this is the only part that I sketched on, well, I transferred on. Yeah, no, Betty said to try a long, thin one. Mr. Gentleman? Okay. Mr. Gentleman it is. And then I'm going to put this on top of his hat. Right here. His cap. You have to tell me if you see it straight or not, because I cannot tell. I'm going to try and find a nose instead of this one. Hey, Leona, how are you? Thank you for sharing. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. These are his arms that I'm going to remove. And his whatever armor or whatever his... I really don't like the way I've cut this. See, I've tried to nip it, but I didn't do a great job. I did sand it down. Don't, please, Dolly, can I just say something to you? Please, my friend, please, my very dear friend, don't ever be sorry. When you can watch. When you can't, you can watch the replay. So please, my friend, I don't want you apologizing or feeling like you need to do something. You don't. I'm just honored to have you on my lives, Dolly. And we have to do his hair. There are some things, some decorations that I'm going to do. Now, I just have one thing to say. I found it very difficult to do this with his hair. So what I decided was to use one of these and paint the back of it. And I will have to cut it out a bit. And when I painted the back of it black, this is the color it came up. So I kind of like that. Hello, Ari. And this is where I painted it black. So I'm going to do this now. And where is my... And then we'll cut his hair. I want everyone to be comfortable. I don't want you to feel like you're letting me down if you're not here. So please. And it's a long day in the UK. I'm just pouring some black paint here. And this is just a little glass marble that I found in Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to paint it black. And it might make his hair, look at this. And that's fine. I don't mind that his hair is all different. How are you, Ari? I hope you're well. It's raining here in Boston, although my husband promised me sunshine. I don't have sunshine. So I'm just going to wait for these to dry. But see how the color changes? Ooh, Marie, that is so nice. Whereabouts in Italy? Whereabouts in Italy? I am so happy you're going to Italy. I love Italy. And so does Laura, I know. Yeah, I know. I did a reel this morning, Betty, showing how the water was backed up. And I sang. So if you want to watch my reel, go watch me sing. It's not the best voice. So I'm just drying these. Oh, you saw the reel? Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, I hope you have fun. I hope the manufacturers take you out. I'm just drying these because I am going to need to cut them. He can have sparkly hair, can't he? Mr. Nutcracker, Mr. Gentleman. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a moment. And we're going to I want to put some of these here, but I don't want them, I want them to be black. So I should paint those black. So it's very easy to change the color of your clear glass by just painting it. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it. Well, I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm going to put it here and you can see that. I know it's not dry, but I can clean it up anyway. See there? And that's without it painted. Amber, are you feeling any better, my friend? I'm going to clean around this before I... Well, that didn't work. The color came off. Maybe I should just wait. He looks totally different when I stand up. I don't know why. I'm going to wait for this to dry. And then, well, I wonder if these are dry. Yep. Okay, so one is going to come down here. And the other one, I might cut this here so that it lands, because the shoulders are going to come, unless I do that. No, I need to cut. Okay, so let me cut. It might be too short. I'm not very good with cuts. No, not another infection. Yeah, I bet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amber. Let's just see. Does that look silly? Okay, that might look a little better. And these are tricky to cut. Are you seeing what I'm cutting? Or hold on. I'm trying not to cut over here. Okay, that might be a bit better. Okay, now for the arms. Where's my glue? Put them straight. Okay. My glue, my glue. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, check his, yeah. I'm going to clean that off. And I'm using, thank you for the hearts, everyone. Thank you for the reminder, Betty. And sorry if I'm not looking at the comments. It's not that I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to have to color these again. And then, hold on, there's a part that's missing. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, maybe not. I want to put these here, like epaulettes on his shoulder. That's bothering me a bit. Yeah, but this is going to get resined. It's because I didn't wait for it to dry, Betty. I went straight from wet paint. I don't know, his nose seems a bit still big. I'm going to cut it down a bit. Not his nose, his mustache. I'm just going to trim a little bit off. And I can't do it over the... Yeah, that's better. These little pieces are so tough to cut. Actually, these might have been. And I have his hands here. And then there's his belt. Yes, safety is very important. That's why I didn't really want to show anything that that would involve safety. I'm not trained. Did I put glue there? No, I didn't. Okay, I painted this belt on. And I was going to put it up here. Do you think it looks too big? Let me show you. I know it's gold, but I wanted a mixed metals look. Does it look good? I'm still not sure about the hair. Let me paint these black again, and then we can attempt. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. I really appreciate that. I'm going to leave this to dry. I have to paint the hands, which I haven't done. But I was going to do this with the hands. But when I'm not sure about something, I tend to leave it. Yeah, I know. I think I made a mistake with the buckle, Laura. When I was painting it on, and I'll show you what I painted with this. This is Decor Premium Prime Primo. Can you see that? It's like, I don't know how to show. See, I start nitpicking at the silly details. Like his mouth wasn't straight. Okay, now I want to cut these a bit shorter because these are going to be his boots. And where's my white? Let me glue these on and then I don't like his hair. I don't like his hair at all. So I'm going to cut, let me see how long I want it. These are going to be his feet. Either that or, hold on, let me see. These are a bit big, but this one's a bit smaller. Let me just do something. Yeah, I might do, okay. This would work better for his feet, I think. After I do the boots. Which means both of these need to be, well, I could do it over this way. But still, I need to cut both of these. Yeah, I'm not happy at all with his hair. When I'm not happy with something, that's probably why I didn't glue it. Let me just move this aside. And let me see. This is the side I want. The glass I'm using happens to have a smooth side and a rough side. I'm looking for my ruler, my metal ruler. You know, yesterday there were things that were right in front of my face that I couldn't even see. Let me see. Oops. Yeah, that's the side. And these are his boots. They might need to be cut a little bit. And they need to be a bit straighter, actually. Flat pieces. Yeah, I think it's going to be flat pieces for the, oops, for the hair. Betty. Hope this will cut. Yep. Hopefully. Yep. Let's just put these here. And this here. And I think I might have dropped his other shoe. Yeah. And before we go any further, we are going to have to figure out his hair. Let me see if I can find. Maybe this might work, but it's a bit too long. What do you think of this for his hair? Let me see here. Let me know what you think. Mr. Gentleman is looking grand, isn't he? Well, so what do you think of his hair? Do you prefer that? Because I didn't like the other ones. Better? Okay, good. Yeah, I just have to cut them down. And then we need to add a little bit more decoration on his arms, on his shoes. On his boots. Okay, I'm glad you all prefer that. These are his boots. And we can either paint these black, or actually, let's do them this way. we paint them black, what do you think? They'll look good. I don't like these for his boots. I did, but I don't, not anymore. And I need to cut 2 strips here. Where's my white? Where is my white one? Okay, so we need, let me move that. Oops. Yes, black. Okay, I'll paint them black. I'm going to put these here. Mr. Gentleman. Okay, and these here. Let me paint them. Where's my black? Where is my black? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll find it sooner or later. Let me just put some more black here, because I still have to cut his hair. Yeah, these look better painted black. And I don't know whether he should be wearing gloves or I should just paint his hands in. Actually, let me see if I can do that. Okay. Let me, whilst that's drying, let me cut this up. Okay, we can make him do gloves over. What color do you want his gloves to be? No, a little bit more. I'm cutting this slowly so that I don't overcut. Okay. Oops, I dropped something. But what's new? I dropped this. Oops. Nothing new about that, is there? Okay, so let me see. I'm cutting from here. The gloves right? Okay. I might have cut too much from this. No, actually, perfect. Does his hair look okay? Okay, white gloves. I just want to move. Okay, does this look okay for the head part? Is everyone in agreement on the head part, or do I need to make his mustache yet a little bit more small? cut this off. Hair looks good. Okay. Oops. Just want to move his mustache just a little bit. Okay, let me glue these on. Thank you. And let's put this here. And then the shoes are going to be like that. And like that. And then we're going to decorate a little bit more. There's just one thing I need here. Where's my white? Let me just get my white. I just want to put something over here. But that does not look good. Let me see if I've got a black that I can use. A black, maybe a white. I don't know. Does that look silly? Because I don't like this showing. So let me see. No. Okay, let me see if I can cut this. All right, let me see. Oh, thank you. Okay, we have to figure out the hands now. And where is my thing to cut with? Oh, there it is. It's going to be, I don't know if this is too thin to come apart, but we're going to try. Oh, it does it? So maybe I should use white. Well, let's see what this says. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It's so thin, it came apart here. Do you think I should use like white right here? Maybe I'll try the white. Hold on. Because the white kind of goes more because everything else is white. Let me just cut. Oops, more than I need. And no, I wasn't cutting the wrong end. No, you can cut the front or the back. I'm using the smoother side, Betty. I'm trying to use the smoother side. Hey, Lori. So it goes like this. Because I don't like that joint. Okay. And first, until I'm just going to glue these. Do these look okay? Those feet, I'm not happy with them. I don't know why. You know what? I don't like these. Let me just get something. Just give me a second. Sorry, I don't mean to take up your time, but I just don't like these. I need something else. Okay. I think these are better. They're already black. Oh, no. No. See, I think I like these better. Oh, way to mess up, Rima. That didn't work. Maybe bring it shattered into several pieces. Let's try another one. Yeah, I'm going to add a bit of black, but I want it like the shape of a boot. But these aren't cutting the way I want them to. This will work. Let's see this one. No, this one won't. These are shattering. And maybe I should do the same for the hands. Let's see this one. Okay, no, this one looks much bigger. Let's see this one. How do these look? How do these look? Do these not look good? Look. I don't know that black squares would look good. I'm going to do these. For once, I know one foot's bigger than the other, but let me see if this one works better. Yeah, those two work better. Okay, that's great. Thank you. It's just that look at how much stuff cuts up. Now for the hands. For the hands. I wish I had white, but I don't. Actually, I do have white. Do I? Yeah, I might have white. Hold on. I might have. I wonder if I can cut these. Do these look like gloves to you? Let me know if these look like gloves to you. Okay, that saved his hands. And then before, let me just get, there's a piece of black that's stuck. I wish I could get some tweezers or something. Oh, thank you, Lori. Okay. Now, before I resin, do you think his nose would be okay if it's, you said long and thin. I don't know how long, and I could do this one. Would this look good for a nose? And then, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to decorate him. So what do you think now? Is the nose okay? I didn't hear anyone say anything about the nose. So I'm going to glue it. Okay, we're ready for resin. I was going to put some other embellishments, but I think he's getting on my nerves now. This was supposed to be a fast project, but it wasn't. Let me just move everything so that I don't cut myself. Thank you. Oh, you too, Laura. Have a wonderful weekend. Laura, don't forget to watch tomorrow. I think I'm on at 5 o'clock. The craft train. I'll try and send a text message. If you're signed up, I'll remind you. If you're signed up to my Telegram, I will remind you. But if you're not, then just check back on this page. I'm pretty sure it's 5 o'clock. I'm just removing the glass so that I don't hurt myself. Oh, and I forgot one thing I wanted to. Have a great weekend, Laura. Do you think that's enough? Okay, then that must be the truth. But because my memory's going very crazy. Do you think I should have him sitting on some glass? Because he looks like he's way out of... Thank you for the hearts. Do you think he needs some... something to stand on? Looks a bit silly like this. Oh, let me just get some... Actually, I might have some here. Yeah, he's going to look silly. And happy anniversary to your daughter. Because I don't want him to look like he's floating on air. Oh shoot, I messed him up. But don't worry, I'll clean him up. Never fear. Okay, I don't know how much I'll need, but I need to clean up something first. Where is my alcohol? And I just want a little tiny bit of alcohol. And then I want the end of a small brush. Too high next to his leg on the left. The ground? Okay. Okay, I'll fix it, Betty. going to have to do this. Okay, I think I'm going to give it the once over. Is this better, Betty? Right hand is crooked. I assume this would be the right hand. Anything else? Oops. Anything else? Is this better? So I can start mixing my, might just need 1 ounce, I think. Where is my cup? This one doesn't have ounces, half ounces. Nor does this one. Okay, I'm going to do 1 and 1 because I can't find my other ones. Okay, this one is the resin. And now is the hardener. Right epaulette slightly crooked. Yep. So he's all good now? Okay, and then okay. And we need to time. Betty, if you can. And I think I might have too much, but I can always use it on something else. Thank you. So when you're using art resin, look at how it clouds up. And this is weird. I've never seen it cloud up this much. Unless it's really cold. Did I use? No, I must have used 2 different things. Oh, and I wanted to add on some things. Some stars. Well, I've got some stars somewhere. What do you think? Did you see the stars I just added? What do you think? Well, thanks for the hearts. I'm assuming you approve. Okay, because I don't like 3s, I like 5s. So I'm going to put one here. And there is a 5th one. Five, yeah. I'm going to move this one in a minute. I just, I don't like it down at the bottom. I'm wondering if there's anything I didn't glue on. Thanks, Betty. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Okay, time. Okay, this one I might add here. What do you think? Thank you for the hearts. Okay, I'm going to start at the top. This is acting very weird. I don't know why. Something's not right here. I need to move something. One of the eyes is too close. Lower is good too. Okay, I can move it lower. The eye is too close to the eye. Okay, so this is the one. Okay. I should have moved them, but it's okay. And I never wore my gloves. Great job. Don't do what I do. Wear gloves, please. Look at how the silver shimmers. I'm just moving them so that I make sure that there's resin underneath. And I found a yucky. Oops. Oh, the snowflakes, yes, you're right. How I had them before it was good, but I don't remember how I had those. I'm going to wear some gloves now. But before I do that, let me just get the other pumpkin because I've got excess. I need some. I'm just going to add some to here, though it doesn't really need it. Oh, I didn't get it all covered yesterday. But I am going to put gloves on. Let me just get my gloves on. And then we'll blow. One second, I dropped some resin on the floor. Not surprising. And on here. I just want to finish this one off. I've got plenty of resin here. Sorry, I'll be right there. So always, if you're making resin, always make sure that you have a couple of pieces to work on if you make too much resin. So I'm just going to rest this somewhere whilst I work on this one. Oops. Okay, so now I've got resin everywhere. I'm just going to smooth it. Handsome, mister. Oh, you can't see. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't do both, Betty. I could not, I'm going to put some on the sides of this because I like the way it shimmers. Oh, I hope he is handsome. And I'm going to use the blowtorch now. me just put this here. No, that won't work. Ouch! Almost had a major accident. And I did drop something, but I hope it wasn't Mr. Snowman. I'm going to get the torch now. 1 second. Just taking my gloves off. I am a mess. I just want to make sure I didn't drop off anything. Oh, thank you, Hazel. Okay, and there's lots of bubbles. And there's some places I'm seeing that there is no, like right here, it needs a little bit more. And 1 second. And here. And I'm going to need to wear gloves again because it's falling over. That's okay. One arm is lower than the other. Okay, let me check that. Let me see, where is my tool for... One arm is lower. Is that what you mean, Betty? The left one. So this one is lower? I'm not seeing that. The whole arm. This is the left arm, right? Oh, okay. Hold on. No, I'm not going to be able to move. Did I move it? Was that yes to yes, I moved it? Because I couldn't tell, Betty. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to give it one more. Oops. And we're drizzling here. I'm just making sure all the sides are covered, and then fingerprints? Yeah, there's going to be fingerprints. And I think that's it. I don't think... There we go. I'm not going to lift him up because he is